Hello everybody and welcome to the 2023 Ontario turkey season. We will be starting the video off today with a pounding video, and we will be going through the whole season including hunts. So we're showing you today two firearms, firearms that me and Nicole will be using during the season. They're both 12 gauges. One is a very budget friendly package and one is a more expensive firearm package. So let's start off with the inexpensive. It's your average run-of-the-mill Remington 870. We have a Tru Glo gobble stopper, very inexpensive turkey choke that is constructed in .665. Our second firearm will be a A400 with a Winchester Longbeard XR choke in construction .660. They both have Vortex red dots on them. I think it just helps with accuracy, and I enjoy hunting with the red dots, but it will definitely not change the groupings from the patterning video. The shells we'll be using this year, and what we're going to be trying out today, we have the Winchester Longbeard number 5 and 3 inch, and we have the Winchester Longbeard 3.5 inch and number 5, and we're just going to be trying them out at 20, 40, and 60 yards and seeing how they pattern, and if you need 3.5 inch versus 3 inch in a 12 gauge. We're also going to be trying out just some Challenger number 6 I got from the store. They were very, very fair priced, and Challenger makes a great waterfowl load that's very affordable. So we'll see you guys at the range. Okay, back from the range. So now we're going to go through the patterns. We're going to start with the 870 pile, known as the budget gun. So this is 20 yards, 3 inch, number 5s. It's a dead bird all day. Now we're going to go 40 yards. The pattern was pulled. Or Nicole pulled the shot, one of us. So 40 yards, 3 inch. I'd say that's okay. It's still a dead bird. We tried out 3.5, starting at 40 yards. Out of the Remington, the budget gun, there's definitely a little more pellets. Is it worth the recoil? That's somebody's choice, but I think I would be using the 3.5s, 40 yards at least. And we tried one at 50 with the 3.5. I wouldn't take a shot with the 870 at 50 yards. Could it work? Yes. Is it fully ethical? I'd probably say no, so I'm going to say the budget 870 with the gobble stopper Tru Glo choke is a 40-yard gun. Alright everybody, this is the A400, the non-budget gun with the same rounds, the Winchester Longbeards, 3 inch and 3.5 inch number 5s. Started off at 20 yards. It's a dead bird all day. By the way, this paper makes a complete mess, so if you buy this Allen stuff, don't make the mistake. I didn't bring it to your house. So this is 40 yards with 3 inch number 5. The shot was pulled again, but still dead bird all day at 40 yards with a 3 inch. 3.5 inch number 5s at 40 yards, dead bird all day. I really am starting to think that the XR choke, it's made for the Longbeard XR rounds, and it definitely helps. So this is 50 yards, 3 inch number 5s. The shot was pulled, but to each their own. I have shot a bird at 50 yards with the number 5s and dropped them in where he was, so I'd say yes, you can do it. And the 3 inch and a half inch, at 50 yards. Pattern wasn't crazy different than the 3 inch after you got to that distance, but I'd say it's still worth throwing 3.5 inch if you think you're gonna have a little bit more range, and definitely more recoil, but definitely helps. And just for fun, we took one shot with the Challengers, their Magnum turkey. This is 40 yards. It's a 3 inch number 6. I'm not super impressed by it. I shot it through my A400. Could it work? Yes. Would I be choosing these shells for 40 yards and up, or even just 40 yards? Probably not. If you think you're going to have shots inside of 20 yards, yeah, great, all day. But definitely not at 40 yards plus. So that was our little head-to-head, and we've concluded that the XR choke in the A400 definitely helps. If we had an XR choke in the 870, it probably would have tightened the patterns up a little bit. But both these guns are 40-yard guns. I believe no problem. The A400 possibly 50 yards, even though I've done it before. I wouldn't stretch past 50 yards, I believe, because I didn't even try to shoot at 50 yards, over 50 yards, 60 yards, because I believe at that point I don't trust my pattern enough to ethically harvest a bird. I have never tried TSS. I know there's a big push for that, but at the price of almost $90 for 5 shells in a 12 gauge, I'm pretty happy with the long beards. If I was shooting something sub gauge, like a 20 gauge, or you can't shoot 410s in Canada, but if you could shoot 410s, definitely be using TSS. I've heard great reviews on number 9s, but for 12 gauges, that Longbeard XR, it's great stuff. I've used it many times. I've took many birds, and yeah, I'm very happy with it. So everybody, good luck in your patterning if you're doing so, and we'll be back with the first hunt of the season starting April 25th.